Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's great to be back with more real-time strategy to showcase for all of you, contributing with my grain of salt, with my small contribution to the RTS genre. In this case, tonight, showcasing the forgotten relic, the forgotten jewel of the crown of Petroglyph games. Universe at War, Earth Assault. Yes. One of the most ignored cases in the RTS genre, if you ask me. Why? Well, because everyone remembers Petroglyph Games, the company, for Star Wars Empire at War and its expansion, Forces of Corruption, and the several mods that the community has been releasing for that game throughout the years. But everyone ignores Universe at War, Earth Assault. Earth Assault is the expansion. So it's a complete package, just like Star Wars Empire at War. Right, so I bring you that game for today, and for the coming weeks we will be analyzing Universe at War in depth with everything we usually do, the gameplay, the graphical aspect, considering it was a game released in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2006, 2007, the expansion, which is Earth Assault. Right. Before we get into that, I cannot ignore, and we should all address, the news that happened some hours ago, exactly today, which is January 18th, 2022. Microsoft has bought Activision Blizzard entirely, the whole company, everything. I can only say that Activision Blizzard was on the brink of destruction, just as the RTS genre, but their case was much more severe, if you ask me. They had a lot of lawsuits. The reputation for the company was absolutely destroyed at this point, and well, this could be great news if Microsoft knows what they're doing, if both Phil Spencer and Satya Nadella know what they're doing. I assume they are. And this is a very interesting case, because this is the important part that I wanted to comment. Both kings of the RTS genre, StarCraft and Age of Empires and Warcraft as well, but the ones that actually have their online community and everything more active are StarCraft and Age of Empires. Warcraft, yes, but since Warcraft 3 Reforged, well, they took a hit. The license took a hit regarding its reputation. But well, now the RTS genre is united. This is the core argument under a single banner. Yes, Microsoft now has StarCraft, Age of Empires, and Warcraft. Let's say the three main kings of the RTS genre. This is very, very interesting, because I don't think there's a similar case for any other genre. Well, we could argue World of Warcraft and the MMORPG genre, but well, in this case it will also be property of Microsoft. Consider they also have the license for Call of Duty, of course, Diablo, Overwatch, all of the huge licenses, the huge franchises from Blizzard, they are now property of Microsoft. But for For the case of the RTS genre, which is what I mostly care about, yes, we could say that the RTS genre is united under one banner. No other studio has the economic power, the budget that Microsoft does have. So Warcraft 3, 2, StarCraft 1, including Brood War, StarCraft 2, Age of Empires 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as Mythology. Age of Empires Online is, for now, they are not interested in it, but it could be, it's a very interesting case that it was revived by the community. I don't think they can get their hands on that license, I'm not sure, because it was part of Gas Powered Games. I don't know what happened there, but they don't seem interested, but well. So yes, literally the kings, the most important franchises of the RTS genre are united under a single banner as of now. Pretty astonishing, because I wasn't expecting it. But well, only time will tell how this will affect the future of the RTS genre. But it's good, I will say this, that, well, it's very unpredictable what's going to happen. The fact that Age of Empires 4 turned out to be a pretty good game, as I reviewed in my final analysis last week on Friday. You'll have the analysis at your disposal, both here at Twitch and over at YouTube. It was a very in-depth analysis, so just in case you're interested, you can check that out. But coming from Age of Empires 4, which I analyzed for 25 days, something like that. For the past month, I've been analyzing that game. I can deduce the future of the RTS genre maybe brighter than what most people may anticipate. Now, I was very depressed about the current state of the RTS genre, but after Age of Empires 4, but most importantly, after this, it's very interesting because it will be united under one banner, which is also going to have a lot of budget. Unlimited budget. I just hope Microsoft respects the legacy they've bought, because that's the important part. Let's see if they can respect the legacy of the franchises they've inherited, or they bought, actually. They have a huge responsibility in their hands. It's not something Phil Spencer and Satya Nadella should take lightly. I'm sure they are aware of this more than anyone else, because it's very interesting. They shouldn't get overconfident. They should respect the legacy they are getting. It's true that the ultimate fate of Activision Blizzard, at the pace it was going, at the considering the direction they were taking, it was going to be a disaster. We all just saw Warcraft 3 Reforged some years ago, recently. The disaster it was. The graphics were worse than the original, if you ask me, because of several reasons I'm not going to get into tonight. It was a disaster. StarCraft 1 Brood War, the remastered version, I think it didn't address the pathfinding issues that game had. It's probably the most influential and the best RTS game of all time. StarCraft 1, I personally would pit that one against Age of Empires 2 and Warcraft 3, and ultimately I would, if I were forced, I would say the campaign for Warcraft 3 is much better executed because of other several reasons, mainly the difficulty and the epicness of the campaign, and well, that I don't think the campaign for StarCraft 1 was properly executed. Brood War was perfectly executed, but that doesn't. I will not deny that StarCraft 1 without Brood War was kind of like the defining RTS of that generation. It's a great game. I just have that specific complaint about the campaign, but of course I'm not complaining about that. It's the pinnacle of the RTS genre. Alongside Warcraft 3, its expansion, which is the real pinnacle, which is Brood War, and Age of Empires 2, of course. But Microsoft should be respectful of the legacy they just acquired. I'm sure, as I've said, both Phil Spencer and Satya Nadella are aware of this more than anyone. So good luck to them. Let's just hope they can help the revival. They can contribute and help to the revival of the RTS genre. They should help the revival of the RTS genre. They have everything in their hands. It's in their hands now. The ultimate fate of the RTS genre. It's absolutely in their hands now. 100% totally in their hands. It's a huge responsibility, if you ask me. We have other studios, but they're not, none of them, some new founded studios such as Uncapped Games and Frost Giant Games. They are formed by RTS veterans, but none of them, of course, have the budget one would expect from something like Age of Empires 4. That's the thing. Well, it's true that sometimes studios with small budgets have overcome every possible difficulty, and they've surprised us with games which were absolutely legendary and were better than AAA studios. It's true, but they're scarce. Those cases are very scarce. So as of now, the RTS genre is still, according to my depressed vision, because I've seen it die, or being on the brink of destruction from 2001, the year 2000, 1999, even earlier, 1998. From those days, from those years, all the way up to here, yes, it has, for the most part, it's a very beleaguered genre. So, to contribute to the revival of the RTS genre I've been doing for the past year, and also bringing you the next analysis that we're going to do tonight, we'll begin tonight, I bring you tonight the case of Universe at War, Earth Assault. So, we'll begin, as we always do, we'll begin this year, sorry for that, that wasn't the proper, that wasn't the proper zine. Alright, here we are, Petroglyph Games. The case of Petroglyph Games and Universe at War, Earth Assault. Well, here you have it. Petroglyph Games entered the RTS zine relatively late, but you'll see why they aren't novices at all, because they are, as you're probably reading here, if my face is on it, so they were formerly known as Westwood Studios. Indeed, the legendary creators of a lot of interesting games, such as Command and Conquer, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of legendary RTS games. But in 2006, some of the members became Petroglyph Games. They founded Petroglyph Games. There you have the date, the exact date, April the 1st, 2003. But it's true that their first game was released, as you can see here, in 2006. And it was the legendary Star Wars Empire at War and its expansion, which is not here, which is Forces of Corruption. Right? Legendary games. I always say that I deeply love and admire Petroglyph games because of this game. Most people know them because of this game. And it's true, because this game was different than most things with its unique conquest mode. If you are an RTS veteran, you probably know about this game. If you haven't played this game, do so now. This game is known all over the place. That's why I'm not showcasing it. Alright? This is not a forgotten game in my dictionary at all. It's not a forgotten RTS game at all. Right? It has one of the most popular franchises in the world. It had all of the support from literally everyone. Right? So, the case everyone forgets about is this game. Universe at War Earth Assault, which was released both for the Xbox 360. Yes, you can play it on the Xbox 360. Don't ask me why they did that. They were trying to... There were a lot of cases. For example, Rising Storm from Sega also, of RTS games, and Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battle March. Those games were released on the Xbox 360. Also, one from Ubisoft, Tom Clancy and War. If I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me right, it's been a lot of years. But those 4 games and some more. I think the first... no. I think Command and Conquer... No. Yes, Command and Conquer 3, Tiberium Wars, I think it's on... And also Red Alert, they're both on the Xbox 360. Well, it was a time in which they released games on console. Well, things have certainly changed. Universe at War Earth Assault. Released in 2007, and the expansion probably in 2008, which is Earth Assault. Universe at War has mostly been forgotten. Actually, December 2007, almost 2008. This case is very interesting because it was forgotten by everyone. Ask any RTS fan, and most of them, when they think about Petroglyph, they think about Star Wars Empire at War, of course, first of all. But then they automatically jump to this one, to Grey Goo, which we analyzed. This is the darkest age of Petroglyph games. As much as I loved Star Wars Empire at War, the remaster they recently did of the Command and Conquer series, which is very good, Grey Goo marks the absolute bottom of the barrel, the darkest age of Petroglyph games. In my eyes, an absolute disaster. This game, I analyzed this game last year completely. I went mission by mission, and trust me, this is not the spirit of Petroglyph. Star Wars Empire at War was perfection, absolute perfection, 10 out of 10. And this game was a disaster. I awarded it a C. It had, and just because it had a perfect presentation, it had perfect graphics, it had a very stylish gameplay. Also, I must say, the races and the overall presentation, the style for the game, but the rest was horrible, horrible. And well, the pathfinding was decent, and the gameplay. But what's the gameplay? This game is so sad because it had great gameplay, but the campaign, it's an absolute zero. And if the campaign is an absolute zero, and it's a tutorial for multiplayer, sorry, but your game, you can create the most incredible gameplay system ever. If your campaign, if the level design is horrible, that game will be horrible. Imagine The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with the seed targeting system, the legendary targeting system, which solved the issues for all of the 3D games that would come after it. Imagine that legendary feat, that perfect gameplay, but then you don't find the water temple or the rest of the levels in Ocarina of Time. That perfect level design. Imagine it's an empty field with imagine you just can you can only play in the Hyrule fields, right? The first part of the game, and that you don't have all of the story and all of the temples. Imagine it without the temples. Imagine also Breath of the Wild without the different temples, just an empty map, without side quests, nothing. Gameplay must be also, it's not enough on its own. It needs the level design. And that's the perfect case of Grey Goo. Awesome gameplay. This game was meant to be the chosen one, was meant to revive the RTS genre back in 2015, but the campaign was a tutorial for multiplayer. End result, the game is dead. No one remembers it, and the campaign is not enjoyable at all because it's a tutorial for the multiplayer section, which is also dead naturally because the servers shut down and. After Universe at War, this is the case of tonight, they went on to develop this one for the Xbox 360, and this is the beginning of the Dark Age. Guardians of Graxia, it's a turn-based strategy board game, whatever. They went on then to develop all of these were all massive multiplayer online games. All of these games are dead, absolute failures. Sadly, it was a MOBA. This one was a MOBA, and this was the darkest age for them, creating a cell phone game, a mobile game. Victory Command. Here, this is the darkest age. Then they are still up to this day, in my vision, trying to redeem themselves with 8-bit hordes, armies, 8-bit armies arena. Alright. Some of them are tower defense games. Then they developed Forged Battalion. That one was a bit better. This one was definitely a step back. I should showcase this game in depth, which is Conan Unconquered, recently released, as you can see, 2019. It's not been that much time. This game is kind of like a mix between tower defense and RTS, but it's more tower defense than RTS. There's no base building. Well, as you can see, the rest of the games after Universe at War clearly were a step back. They weren't as good as the first two games. And out of the first two games, everyone always remembers exclusively Empire at War. So that's why I needed to showcase this one, Universe at War. I wanted to give you the reason why I picked this one out of all of the RTS forgotten games I have for analysis. Because this one was the end of an era. 2007, 2008, 2009. Then I've studied this period. I've been studying this period of the RTS genre I love so much. After 2008, after 2007, came the dark age of the RTS genre as a whole. As a whole. Because 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013 were the years, 2014 all the way up to 2015. Those years were the ones in which there were 0 RTS games released. I can only count no more than 5. No more than 5 RTS games released after 2008, 2009, from 2010 to 2014. Then on 2015, we had Grey Goo, well, Edisosta, Ethereum. Then we had Planetary Annihilation, which that one actually it had a very troubled launch. They stopped pushing updates for the game. They stopped releasing updates for the game. I can only count scarce RTS games. Halo Wars on the Xbox 360. It was the darkest point for me. 2010 to 2014 for this beleaguered genre. But well, tonight we will remember, and the following days, we will remember the final days of the golden age of the RTS genre, which I hope it revives from now onwards after the release of Age of Empires 4 and now the acquisition of StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and well, Age of Empires, all of them united under one banner. But for now, we will analyze this very interesting case, which is forgotten by most. And don't worry, I know you can't see the images. By most RTS fans. The case of Universal War. The final yes, the swan song of old school of the golden age of the RTS genre. 2007, 2008. Just so you have an idea. Wait, I think you can already see. Perfect. Yes, it was published by Sega, but it was developed by Petroglyph. Has a very cool intro. I didn't play this game much, of course, because Empire at War was what everyone discovered. That's the truth. But I knew of its existence. Alright, we begin strong. Let me check the frame rate and everything. Alright, the game has a 60 FPS cap. Let me also say that there was no need for me to apply any kind. Let me check the sound because it may be a bit high. Maybe a bit high for you. I will lower the volume a bit. Give me a sec. A sec. I need to lower the volume a bit. There we go. That should suffice. I need to ensure you listen to my voice over the explosions and everything. All right. There we go. All right. Full screen. Perfect. 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 Let me check this. Let me put the stream into performance mode, and we are ready to begin. All right. Awesome. Well, let me say first that technically, I didn't have the need to apply any kind of patches or fixes. No, it's a very interesting case that a game this old didn't need any kind of patches. I'm playing at 1440p, so it has unlocked resolution and well, locked frame rate at 60 FPS. Here you have it. It says 59, but well, you can see 60 there. So, of course, zero anti-aliasing, detail level high, no V-sync. That should make it even more smoother. Direct, whatever. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Okay. Perfect. So it just has a 60 FPS lock. Okay? As for the rest, it has unlocked resolution. Alright. This game is heavily inspired by... Oh damn. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Let's begin with the base gameplay mechanics, because this game is, I've seen that it's very unique, or at least I remember that.
Resources are a key element in winning any battle.
They are
These raw
videos.
materials are the currency that allows you to pay for new units in buildings or purchase upgrades for your army. Your level of raw materials is displayed in the upper right corner. Each building or unit you construct has a cost associated with it. To gather more resources, each faction has their own unique method of collection. Novus utilizes recycling centers. These structures will automatically dispatch collector drones around the map to gather more raw materials and bring them back.
Okay.
When playing as the hierarchy, you construct Reaper drones, which automatically travel the map, collecting anything in their path that they find useful. As the Masari, you need only construct matter engines, which automatically gather energy from the surrounding area over time. Regardless of the faction you play, resources are the lifeblood of any battle. Without adequate raw materials on hand, your army is doomed to failure.
Hey, that was very, very interesting. So we'll learn through videos.
Each faction has unique research options available to them. You access the research trees on any faction by clicking the button in the lower left corner of the screen. By conducting research in any one of the three branches, a variety of new and powerful upgrades become available for your faction. Each suite of technology along any branch offers several enhancements for your faction, such as stealth, new unit abilities, and even heroes and super weapons. To access deeper suites along any branch, you must first research the lower suites of that branch. The technologies in later suites are much more powerful than the early ones. There is a raw material cost associated with each suite you research. As you research deeper along any branch, the cost and time it takes to research increases. In most game modes, you can only research 6 suites of technology total, so make your choices wisely. You can undo your choices, but you will not regain any raw materials by doing so. When your research project is completed, all the technology within that suite is immediately ready for use. This is a rich feature of Universe at War, and can change the very nature of the battle. Explore and experiment with the suites to find combinations that suit your style of play.
All right. Damn. The game seems to be complex.
When playing as Novus, power generation and flow are important factors to keep in mind since almost every structure requires power to function. Flow generators provide power automatically to everything within the green circle around the generator. Flow conduit towers can then be built to relay power across great distances, creating hotspots of power wherever you like. These towers are cloaked, so enemies can't see them without specific units or abilities. In this way, you can create a network of power lines and hotspots that can easily stretch across the entire map, allowing you to expand quickly and invisibly.
So
The
this
network
game,
can be used for more than just power. You can utilize it to rapidly move or flow Novus units to any location on the network. Simply select the units that you wish to move, and then select a destination anywhere along your network.
what?
Note that at the start of a game, Novus can only flow infantry units, but with research upgrades, almost every Novus unit can utilize flow. Such rapid response means you can send reinforcements anywhere on the map at a moment's notice, provided you have the network in place. This is one of Novus's most powerful advantages in fighting the other factions. Be sure to extend your network as quickly as possible.
All right, I get it. Um, this game takes some elements from Supreme Commander, apparently, because I don't remember seeing that in Empire at War.
Patching is Novus's unique way of dealing with changing battlefield conditions. This system allows you to enhance aspects of your units, resource collection, and even structures when necessary. Near the radar at the bottom of the screen, you'll find the patch queue, which shows the currently active patches. Clicking on the queue will open the patch menu. The patch menu displays all the patches you can run. Patches that are dimmed are unavailable and need to be researched. To activate a patch, simply click on the one you want to run. It will immediately go into effect, pushing out any older patch that was previously running in the queue. Note that after you run a patch, you cannot activate another one for a few moments. Once you construct a science center, you will have the ability to run 2 patches at once, allowing for some very interesting combinations. When you have a double queue, the oldest patch running is always pushed out first, making room for the newer ones. There are a few very powerful patches that expire after running for a few moments, becoming dead space in the queue. You must use other patches to push out expired ones. The patching system has tremendous impact on Novus's gameplay. It is important to always keep patches running while playing, especially ones that complement your current strategy.
Okay. So there are 3 races, as always. Let's watch the rest of them because maybe for future streams, uh, they may be useful for people who just discovered the game and for me to learn it. Uh, because otherwise they won't understand what's going on. So let's see the other
When
faction.
playing as the hierarchy, the most powerful units you can deploy are the 3 types of walkers. These titans of the battlefield are an awesome weapon, but their power doesn't stop at mere size. Each walker has a series of leg and body sockets that can be customized with a variety of hardpoint
Oh,
upgrades. Each socket can accommodate one hardpoint of your choice, and there are different choices for legs and body sockets. When a socket is selected, a radial menu of hardpoint choices appears. Items that are grayed out need to be researched in order to be used. Provided you have the raw materials needed, simply click the hardpoint you wish to purchase, and it will begin construction on the chosen socket. Some hardpoints boost the walker's weapon behavior, others enhance production capabilities, and still others add weapons and new methods of attack. Many of them can be built multiple times on the same walker to further boost its abilities as well. Empty sockets are very vulnerable to enemy attack, so building hardpoints is an essential part of keeping your walkers functional. Players are encouraged to find a hardpoint configuration that suits their combat style. Your walker can roam the battlefield fully armed, or sit back with production enhancements and rapidly beam in soldiers to assault the enemy. The possibilities are endless.
wait, that thing just destroyed the whole building just by walking on it. That's interesting. Um, so I see elements from Supreme Commander and also superior units, the ultimate units. Mazari, so that's the only specific.
The Architect is a very versatile and important unit for the Masari faction. Not only can it be used to create buildings, but it can also amplify the operation of any Masari structure. You can task an additional Architect onto any construction project, increasing that structure's build speed. You can task up to 2 Architects onto any production structure to increase the build speed of all units from that structure.
Mm,
Likewise, you can task up to 2 Architects onto any structure being upgraded in order to hasten the upgrade time. You can also amplify your turret's fire rate and damage with up to 2 Architects, making them very useful for base defense. Architects can also boost the income rate from any matter engines you own, making them valuable when you need more energy. One of the Masari's key advantages is in boosting its base operations
6 and 3.
through Architects. It is very important to keep your Architects tasked at all times, otherwise you are limiting your potential playing the Masari, and victory will be in doubt.
Yes, I see some light base building elements, which further proves this game combined Star Wars Empire War gameplay, because I think it's even the same engine with Supreme Commander. With Supreme
The
Commander.
Masari have the unique ability to embrace either light or dark energy, which changes their unit and structure behaviors.
Oh.
Light mode gives the Masari long sight and attack ranges at the cost of movement speed and armor. Enemy objects also suffer additional burn damage from many light-based attacks. By clicking the toggle button on the interface, the Masari can switch between light mode and dark mode at will. In dark mode, units gain dark matter armor, or DMA, automatically over time. DMA will absorb damage from enemy attacks before your units suffer any permanent damage. Units and structures have significantly less sight and attack range in dark mode. However, most units move and fire faster, and can slow the movement of enemies hit by their attacks. Another consideration is flying units. In dark mode, all flying units are grounded and cannot fly, but when you return to light mode, they
What?
take to the skies again.
Alright, we've got air
The
units.
Masari's super weapon is also mode dependent, so keep
Huh?
in mind that when you switch modes, you lose any progress towards charging the weapon. There are many differences between
Ah.
light and dark modes, as well as multiple research projects that
Ooh.
augment the 2 modes. Learning when to
Wow.
use each mode and what a unit can do in those modes is key to becoming a successful Masari commander.
Damn, the races are so asymmetrical. Wow, I'm impressed, and I still haven't even played the game. Let's see, global
Global
mode.
conquest scenarios are free-form
Huh?
games that allow you to play out a variety of scenarios against computer opponents from any faction's viewpoint.
Oh.
In these games, you will spend time in the global view, as well as in tactical combat. From global, you plan your strategies, build up your strike forces, and execute attacks on enemy territories. You can rotate the globe by holding the right mouse button down and moving the cursor.
So
Each
this is.
territory on the globe is colored by who currently owns it. Novus territories are blue, Hierarchy are red, and Masari are green. Neutral territories are shown in gray. When you want to select something, simply left-click on it. You can select global structures, their upgrades, or your heroes with their strike forces in this manner. To jump to and select any hero, double-click their portrait. You can also jump to any territory by clicking it on the world map. Simply select a hero and right-click on a destination to move them. If the location is an enemy territory, you will initiate combat in that territory. The basic operations shown here will allow you to navigate and control your forces. There's a lot more to learn about global conquest, so be sure to watch the additional tutorials on global structures and strike forces.
Day 5. Alright, so this is like the conquest mode in Star Wars Empire War. There we can see the heritage from that game. So this one, as I've said, combines elements from Star Wars Empire War and Supreme Command. Okay, let's see global mode, command structures, because
When you begin a conquest game, you will start with at least one territory that contains your faction's headquarters. If your headquarters are destroyed, you lose the game, so keep it safe at all costs. In all other territories you own or conquer, you have the option of building one of several global structures. These structures not only establish ownership of that territory, they grant unique abilities to the owner. The common global structures you can build are resource, unit, and research generators. Simply click the Empty Territory button and choose the one you want to build.
Okay.
If you have the appropriate funds, construction begins.
Similar to
Once you construct a global
Empire at
structure,
War.
you can attach it to a number of unique upgrades, which vary by the type of global structure built. Select the global structure icon to open the upgrade menu, then choose what you want to build. Upgrade completed. Global structures and their upgrades are present in tactical combat and vulnerable
Indeed.
to attack by enemy forces. If an enemy can knock out your upgrade, you will lose any tactical and global benefits it was providing until you can rebuild it. There are many strategies centered around destroying or utilizing specific upgrades. Experiment to find what works for you.
I don't see many troops on the battlefield. I don't know if that's because of the videos they are showing us or whatever. Let's get to the final video.
Heroes and their strike forces
I
are
don't know if the
critical to the
campaign will
success
be
of
like this,
conquest
the campaign
campaigns.
mode.
Strike forces not only carry persistent units with them, but they are the only way to launch attacks on enemy territories. Each faction has 3 types of hero units. The type determines the amount of units that can travel with that hero, as well as benefits like stealth, construction capability, global movement distance, flight speed, and more. When any hero is selected, the Strike Force Management panel lets you purchase and sell units from that hero's force by left or right clicking on the icons respectively. Some units can only be built into strike forces once you've upgraded your global structures with the appropriate technology. Leveraging your strike force's abilities is key to success. Flying a non-stealth strike force over a defended enemy territory is a surefire way to damage your units. When a
No.
strike force is destroyed, the hero will reappear and remain at your faction's headquarters until they recover. All units that were in the strike force will need to be rebuilt. When attacking a territory, strike forces arrive in transports. You can choose any open location on which to deploy your forces.
Just like
Your heroes
Empire at
can move
War.
and retreat at any time, allowing you to evacuate. Retreat is valuable in many situations. It's not always a good idea to fight to the death. If you were victorious in combat, the post-battle screen allows you to choose which units you keep with your strike forces and which are sold off and converted into global funds. There are many paths to victory in global conquest games. Be sure to explore all your options and leverage your units and strike forces to best effect. Even in the face of devastating loss, a well-prepared player will always emerge victorious.
Nice phrase. Did you just notice all of the details we were given just by the tutorial videos about this game? Have you noticed the difference between this and the pile of crap that Fortnite is, Rust, the modern multiplayer crap they release nowadays? It's incredible. You just saw the difference. How many details could you count in the last 30 minutes? In the last 30 minutes, even less. 23. So, let's find out if the campaign is just like this conquest mode. So let's see. Because I don't see conquest mode. Here we have a skirmish, of course. This must be the online, which is dead, of course. There you can see the time of the day. It was exactly released 2007, and the perfect time, almost 5 o'clock. So let's get to the campaign. Prelude. Well, this should be a nice starting point. For thousands of years, mankind has stared at the stars in awe and wonder. After today, we will wish we were blind. Hint, click and hold the left mouse button and drag diagonally across soldiers to select them. With select the units, right click to cover enemies. Right, double click to break formation. Alright, this is a 3D model, pretty well done. Alright, the animations for that 3D model are 60 FPS, if I'm not mistaken. Let's start. Oh wait, don't... Do I get to choose a difficulty or something? Or is it... Wait, I need to select hard difficulty. I almost forgot. I knew I was forgetting about something.
He's alive. They stopped the bleeding, but he needs medical evac ASAP. They're still in the Capitol building. Damn, that whole area is swarming. Give me some good news. Where are our reinforcements? Sergeant Willard is en route to your location. Willard, huh? We're dusting off everybody for this fight. Primary objective is the president. Civilian evac is at your discretion.
Damn, we have one of those. I have one of those obelisks. Exactly the same where I live. 5 minutes from where I live. Not the one in the United States, it's a similar one. Hey!
We're linking you into our battlefield intelligence system. Click on the question mark on the right of your HUD if you... Roger, Com. All right, men. Now keep it tight. Let's go get our planet back.
Yes, it's 60 FPS. Hey, I'm surprised. Look at the textures. They're very, very detailed. And the map is... This is exactly like in Empire at War. It is exactly like in Empire at War. Hey, the rifles have lights. No, wait. Wait. Difficulty medium. This is sacrilege. Where's hard? Is bugged or what? No, there we go. Hard. We will increase the scroll speed a bit. Disable screen edge scrolling. No. And all right. There's a bit of lag with the mouse, but well. Secure the Capitol building and rescue the president right away. Let's rescue the press. Mr. President, let's rescue you. Let's see what we can... Oh! Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Let's hightail it. There's one over there.
Whoa. Yes, it's exactly just like Empire at War. Alright, so with the middle mouse button, I rotate the screen. What are you burning, guys? What are you doing?
No man left behind. Get the boots on the ground. Maybe it's time for a grenade. Target that fuel truck. On government issue. Grenade. Objective completed. Well, there's some hope. These things burn.
Let's leave the camera like this.
What's the mission? Be there in a jiffy.
It's a bit laggy. It's a bit laggy.
Unit lost. Let's hightail it. Pick up the tempo. No man left behind.
Hey, we've got some grunt health
Focus your fire on the big guy.
percent. It lags a bit, but
Be advised, Colonel.
nothing to worry about for now.
I know. We're moving as fast as we can. I'm feeling better now. The clock is ticking. Get the boots on the ground.
Finish your mission, you must complete the well, upper left corner, yes, of course. Hold more.
Colonel, be on the lookout for Charlie Squad pinned down in your area. They're taking heavy fire. Let's hightail it. We didn't invite them. I can hit that. Bombs away.
Damn, those grunts are pretty tough.
Give me the plan.
Can I enter buildings? No,
First.
doesn't look like it.
I'm government issue.
We're getting killed. Boys, we're getting killed.
Get the boots on the ground. Be there in a jiffy.
What's that? Colmore is a hero. If you lose a hero in any mission, it is a failure. Keep her... Ah! Alright, so... Oh.
Let's hightail it. Pick up the tempo.
There must...
No man left behind.
Reinforcements.
Ground. ASAP.
Defend the checkpoint. Okay. Go for a grenade. The other ones should get inside of the circle. Awesome.
The Chinese are taking huge losses, and nobody's heard anything out of South America.
can I use control groups?
We're not even sure it's still there anymore, sir.
Oh, hell. Oh, man. I never thought I'd be so happy to see a colonel. Thank you, sir. Yeah, save it till we're through this mess. Charlie Squad, you're with me. We've got a president to save.
Okay, we can't proceed over there. Nice detail there. All of the water coming out of the ground. Splitter turrets.
Fire in the hole.
Oh,
What's the mission? Bring the body back. Tom, this mission is going south real quick. Do we have any air support left?
how about we retreat a bit? There's a zombie there. What?
Let's hightail it. Pick up the tempo.
Be advised.
Hey, don't tell me I'm in control of those.
Break.
No, we're not.
Where the things come from? Be there in a jiffy. Let's hightail it.
Alright, this mission is absolute chaos. No, the objective should be over there. Damn, the units, the animations are kind of like locked at
My second win.
30 FPS.
Fight them.
Lost one. Throw a grenade over there. Damn.
No man left behind.
Chase those guys, they're dangerous.
Back in his head.
Damn, this game is strange. I can't move attack with A. I actually moved the camera with WASD.
Double time. Another day in the Corps. What the hell are those things? Oh God, they're sucking up the civvy. We're barely making a dent. Bullets aren't enough. Stay frosty, man. This is liable to get weird. Calm. Are we ever gonna see Sergeant Willard this year? Knight in heavy armor is here, Colonel.
Well, I was about to say that. We need anti.
Tanks against those machines. Take them down.
Alright, we've got the general presentation of the units. Hey, I could do a control group.
Say the president's vital signs are crashing.
Oops, the president is dying.
Force.
Most of our
The president is dying, guys.
never stood a chance against those ships.
Hey, we've got another ability. Saturate area. God knows what that may do, but... Hey, we've got a pool here. I assume the president is in there. Right.
Let's hightail it.
Let's see. Where are you going, boys? Here?
Tempo. No man left.
Here we go. Nice detail. Nice interaction with the environment. I like that. What's this? Saturate the area. Bombard it. Let's just go for a grenade.
Boots on the ground.
Lots of explosions. That's always awesome.
Got some kind of weird hostiles on the roof. I don't even want to know what those things are. The president's our priority. No man left behind.
So the president should be
Bring them
over.
down.
What? What? Brute? What are those guys? Let's use the powerful ability. Get out of there. That was unexpected. Did you autosave? Yes, you did. Please reload that. I'm a bit confused as to what I should be doing. No, please, not all over again. I should have saved. Well, now we know.
We're linking you into our battlefield intelligence system.
Always the same.
Question mark
Now we know
if you need assistance.
Roger, Com. All right.
we need to save on our own.
Let's go.
The autosave system sucks. Here.
No man left behind. There's one over there.
God damn it.
Be there in a jiffy. Let's go in the middle. Where are they running off to?
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Damn, sorry guys.
No man left behind.
What is this?
Maybe it's time for a grenade. Target that fuel truck. Grenade.
Come on, advance. Shoot them as you advance.
Some hope. These things second wind.
I don't know what we were attacked by those. We were attacked by those mutants.
Trouble. Focus your fire on the big guys.
Be advised, Colonel, the President's losing a
Why is it that my units are so
As we can. Plenty of ammo left.
puny in comparison to those aliens?
Hightail it.
Damn. The combination of 60 FPS frame rate and 30 FPS animation causes this to lag.
Charlie squad pinned down in your area. They're taking heavy fire.
No man left behind. Get the boots on the ground.
Alright.
Double time.
I'm beginning to think the rest of the campaign will be...
I'm government issue. Who dies first? Tom, where are these things coming from?
We have reports all over the globe. Russia's been devastated.
all over the globe.
Taking huge losses, and nobody's heard anything out of South America.
The whole continent.
We're not even sure it's still there anymore, sir.
Oh, hell. Oh, man. I never thought I'd be so happy to see a colonel. Thank you, sir. Yeah, save it till we're through this mess. Charlie Squad, you're with me. We've got a president to save. Tom, this mission is going south real quick. Do we have any air support left? Roger that, Colonel.
We're getting killed.
I can hit that.
Be advised, we show incoming bogeys on your position. Break! Break!
Holy, where those things come from? Fire in the hole.
So basically the plot is that the aliens are invading Earth. A pretty solid plot, always.
Boots on the ground.
Always a great and solid plot. Where are those guys going to?
Let's hightail it.
Where are the tanks? Last time we had tanks. What's going on?
Under attack.
Standing by. I see it on the map. Roger that. What the hell are those things? Oh, God, they're sucking up the city. We're barely making a dent. Bullets aren't enough. Stay frosty, men. This is liable to get weird. Calm. Are we ever gonna see
Anyways, they attack while moving. Units in this game.
Focus the tanks against those machines?
I can select all of them as a group for some reason.
I'm government issue. Get the
I can. There we go.
be there in a jiffy.
I was not in control.
Colonel, the doctors say the President's vital signs are crashing.
Hang
Damn.
in there, we're not far. Calm, what happened to the Air Force?
Most of
Nice
them
effects.
destroyed. They never stood a chance
If only they weren't hard-coded at 30 FPS. It's exactly like Star Wars Empire at War. Damn, something was here. That's enough. Bombard the area.
Let's hightail it.
No, well. Call off that order. You are way behind. Get to the front.
I don't even want to know what those things are. The president's our priority.
Okay. Get back then. Damn, this is a disaster. There they are. No! Just go for a grenade. Ah, no. Now I see why I died.
President's slipping into a coma. You have to hurry.
The president is in coma.
Hold tight. I'm government issue. Get another day in the Corps. Be there in a jiffy. The reckless abandon
Come on, let's rescue the president.
the tempo.
He needs us.
Get the boots on
If I see a single
I've got my second wind.
more of those.
Drill by now. Take them down. What's the mission? Fire in the hole. Clock is ticking. That did the trick. Roger that.
Is it me or the attack speed for my units
Let's hightail it.
decrease when...
Calm. We're knocking on the door. Let the president's people know we're here. Double time. No man left.
Alright. Capital secured. Capital secured. And we're ready. Let me remove the mouse here. Let me hide it.
All clear, sir. You better be ready to go.
Base is ordering an immediate escort to Fort
Let's go.
What the hell is that?
Incoming! Take cover!
I don't think the president will come back after that. Hey, it's the huge thingy from the intro. Doesn't seem friendly.
What are your orders, sir? Get the president to Port Nair.
The president, if he survived that, he's immortal. Anarchy reigns across Earth. Militaries around the globe are helpless to stop the invaders. As an alien walker ravages Washington, D.C., Colonel Moore must escort the president's ambulance to the safety of Fort McNair. Hint: many units have special abilities that are displayed. Alright, yeah. Yeah, the overall feeling when controlling the units, it's laggy and a bit unresponsive. It's the same case than that of Star Wars and Empire at War, because it works like this, if I remember correctly. It's hard coded at 30 FPS. The units animations are hard coded at 30 FPS, but the gameplay, as you can see there, it's locked at 60. That's why there's that difference between unit animations, which seem laggy, and strange, and the overall frame rate you're looking at up there. So very, very interesting. All right. We'll continue. Let me grab some some food, and we'll continue in a matter of seconds. So give me just 1 sec. Sorry, I also had to go to the bathroom, to be honest. Let's get on with it.
Willard, how we doing?
This walker's eating us alive. Is the president with you?
Yeah, he's giving me a blank check to deal with this. Joint
Huh?
Chiefs are all dead, and the VP's off hiding in some bunker.
So we put a colonel in charge.
As of 5 minutes ago, I'm a general.
Are there any troops left to lead?
Between you and me, we're hearing casualty reports as high as 90%. There isn't an army in
Awesome.
the world that's been able to stop them.
So we're in?
You just keep those things off our backs, will you? What do you have,
Damn, the president survived. Presidential ambulance. Right.
What's the mission?
Have the refugees
Let's
there.
hightail it. Pick up the tempo.
So
Behind.
everyone is dead.
On the ground.
All of the superpowers on Earth have been defeated.
Another day in the Corps. We didn't invite them.
The USA, Russia, everything. Europe. And we are going up against the aliens. See, these kind of simple
Clock is ticking.
plots are the best. They are simply the best.
Reckless abandon. Bring the body bags. Roger that.
They are simply the best. Straightforward, solid. You don't need anything else.
Get the boots on the ground.
With those
Ammo left.
pompous and pretentious stories
We didn't invite them. I can hit
that we see nowadays,
who dies first. Either in a jet.
this is simply the best.
Let's hightail it. Pick up
Aliens, everyone is dead, it's up to you.
Get double time.
I love those
Either
plots.
in a jiffy.
Simple, straightforward, solid, effective.
Bring the body bags. Pick up the tempo.
I love how he's able to do that.
No man left behind. Get the boots.
I just hope the grenade doesn't cause damage to me. Damn.
Clock is ticking.
And the ambulance. Get out of there. You get out of there. Run. Well, if the general dies, we also
Let's
lose.
hightail it. Pick up the
I think we were meant to simply
no man left
survive, not
behind. Another day in the Corps.
kill everything we stumble upon. No.
Give me the plan.
Damn.
Fire in the hole.
Well, guess we'll find out if the grenade causes damage to our units.
Be there in a jiffy.
No,
Reckless
it
abandon.
doesn't.
Pick up
That's
the
great.
tempo.
Here we got defense turrets here. Alright, we did it.
Left behind. Get the boots on the ground.
I love how the whole map is explored.
Get the president to surgery. I want this base ready for a fight.
Oh,
Military base is online.
we get a base.
Structures are now
People,
operational.
we get a base. Let's see.
Sir,
Base building mechanics commands. Infantry Q. Infantry seems to be useless at this point.
we might be the last candle left.
What's gonna happen?
We are all going to die.
Miracle. That's what.
Yes,
Motor pool.
General. I'm in trouble.
Talk to me, Willard.
We can't hold them off. We're coming your way. This is a strategic alert. The National Command Authorities have been destroyed. Engage at your own discretion.
Willard, looks like it's down to us. We're
Every man for themselves.
choppers in the air.
Every man for themselves. For himself. I know. I meant to do this. Why? I'm just pressing 1. I wonder if I use shift it will... No. 2, 3? No. No numbers. Well, let's go for training. What do we have here? Atoms.
Hero under attack.
What? Damn, those guys are getting killed. Come back, come back. Can we send those? Can we send those guys over there to save them? I wonder what's the move attack command.
Walker has been spotted.
Damn. Bombard. Like that. Can you guys get out of there? Well, they got through the wall. That's awesome. Get in. Get over here.
Hero under attack. Making tracks.
Come on, we've got a lot of resources. Be creative. God damn it, what's that? Saucer, so that's a huge unit.
Coming in from the east.
The huge, big and bad unit. What's that thing? Habitat Walker. Everyone, gather around. Right over here, we'll need. This will be effective. No, not flamethrower. Rocket launcher. Instead of helicopters, damn, I spent all of my resources. I suck. Sorry.
I was hoping you had an idea.
It is critical that the area is defended for as long as possible.
Hey, I got another helicopter. Hey, nice details to those buildings. Move over here, please.
What's the mission? Pick up the tempo.
Okay, where are... I've got no fucking idea what to do. So, blast that thing to death. I've got no more resources. I just need to ensure the hero unit survives. The hero units survive, because we've got 2 of them. Let's see, is that thing dying or what? Did we lose? I couldn't target that thing. I think it was a scripted, people.
What the hell does it take to kill these things?
Oh. The 3rd race. And they are able to counter that thing.
This is too much. Squad, head for the hills and hunker down. We got more incoming here. I'm backing out until things start making sense. Meet me.
Wait! Don't leave! We're here to help you.
I think we need a translator, people.
Tune to my frequency. Vertigo, you're with me. Command and control must be established. Mirabelle, I'm leaving you in charge of this operation. Focus on that walker.
Sir, the sentients on this planet are still alive.
Not if we don't act swiftly. Go, engage the enemy, Mirabelle.
The poor idiot humans are still alive. Dying, but they're still alive. Hey, what's this? Oh, we changed.
All bots, take out those plasma turret hardpoints on the legs.
Sniper attack? Hey, just like in the intro. Wearable Victor missile barrage. Hey, we've got aliens at our disposal, and they can target the different parts of that walker. Why is it that the control groups don't work? There we go.
Focus on the hardpoints on that walker's crown.
Hard points. Let's begin with... Damn. Everything is exploding. It's destroyed. If I destroy 4...
Fires. Everyone focus on the weakest hardpoint. Stay away from the legs.
Stay away from the legs. Death Bloom, what's that? Swarm? I'm like a...
Focus on those hardpoints. Bring it down.
I'm focusing on them. They don't want, that one is about to be destroyed. Plasma turret. There we go. One more. that one is destroyed. Oh, it's exploding. Wow. Walker panel. Stay away from the legs, destroy them. But I couldn't target those. Well, it must have been scripted. I couldn't target because I couldn't target those.
Gotcha.
With the hume. So it's better to target the legs. Okay. That was awesome. If only I knew how to produce the units that do this.
Mission accomplished. Our forces have arrived through the
Oh,
portal with only minimal casualties.
yes.
Sir, we should try to communicate with these sentients.
Negative. Destroying the hierarchy is our focus. Our program cannot be altered, Mirabelle.
But I don't have a program.
It is the curse of being organic. Your strength must come from bearing great burdens. Now put these thoughts aside and establish forward positions on the surface. Mirabelle, I want you here. Since we must rely on guerrilla tactics, our exposure to the hierarchy will be minimal there. Commence operations.
Yes, sir.
Guerrilla tactics. In a flash of light, Novus has arrived on Earth. Arch enemies of the hierarchy, these intelligent machines have been waging a guerrilla campaign against the aliens for years. These are kind of like the Protoss, let's say. Mirabelle is the lone organic among them. Her race designed Novus long ago, alright, they are kind of like the architects. But after their homeworld was annihilated in a hierarchy attack, of course, the machines cloned their own creators from salvaged DNA and Mirabelle. Alright. She saw the remains of her kind safely protected inside Victor, her mobile battlesuit. Alright, they are like mechs. Hint, Novus units can flow through their structure. Yes, we saw. Travel long distances, yeah, just like we saw.
Looks like some of the groundwork has already been laid. All we have to do now is fill in the gap in the conduit tower network.
Okay. Alright. Build a flow conduit. Right. It was over here. No. Hold on. Boost. Build a flow conduit in the highlighted area. The buildings are here or what? Command call. Alright, here. Here we have the buildings. Find builder. No. We do it like this, maybe. Yes, you select the units and you create the conduit. Alright. Wow. This game has awesome graphical effects.
Way to go!
Alright, now...
Now we can build recycling centers that will allow us to gather resources.
Recycling centers. Here and here. What's going on? You have to individually select the buildings. I don't know, what am I doing here? Alright, you have to select the units. My bad. Damn, the graphical effects for this game are awesome. I don't know if you guys are able to notice it, but they are absolutely awesome. Hey, they're sending electricity. The resources. It's trap. You can individually follow. Ah, and they extract electricity. They turn into electricity.
Now our collectors will automatically gather resources.
Oh. Interesting.
Let's construct some robotic assemblies so we can start building our army.
See, this is the...
You encountered any problems, Mirabelle?
No, some of the sentients are shooting at our collectors.
They are inconsequential. Something troubles you?
It's just, usually right now I'm standing in the ashes of the hierarchy's wake. This has never happened before. These beings are alive. This world is alive.
The presence of the sentients has no bearing on our mission.
At least we could try to communicate with them.
That is not part of our program.
Then change the program.
And risk changing our purpose? Allow the hierarchy to spread unabated? Negative.
Ah, I can rotate it.
Is bringing the base online.
Yes, sir. Systems check. Orders received. Events are in motion.
That's pretty fast. The base building mechanics are extremely fast. So those are the workers, right? Or what? No, they're different. What's that unit? Robot. The basic infantry unit of Novus, they do like damage, are highly effective in numbers. The swarm ability allows them to detonate on heavily armored targets for. Oh, they can also capture. Alright, so they can also deal damage to armored units if they commit suicide. Alright. Oh wait, I can only produce those guys, so. The population cap is 90. Each unit has its own population value, and as for the rest, you don't need to build houses. As for the base building, what they right, they teleport over there. What happens if I do this? Will they be dropped here and come on this way? Let's see. I know they appear. What? Damn, this is so strange. Let's see. Ah, yeah, they appear over there. They simply appear over there. Build robotic assemblies within the power. Ah, my bad. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I don't think we have. Where? There are 0 hotkeys for this game. That's for sure. Alright, we've got 2. Awesome. Let's distribute production. Units are produced extremely fast.
They found us. One of our supply areas is under attack. If we build enough Ombots, we can easily overtake the hierarchy forces.
Let's see what happens if I do this.
Tested our ability to flow along the conduit network.
Flow along the conduit, come on.
Your forces anywhere along the grid. It's our advantage over the hierarchy.
It's our advantage over the hierarchy. How do I do that?
Of course.
Do they do it automatically or what?
Systems check.
Come on. Are you guys traveling or what? Yes. There we go. Hey, it worked. Let's go for that snipe. Good.
That area is safe, but they'll be back.
You mean?
This again. This time in a different spot.
Awesome. Nice way to teach me the mechanics. Let's see how fast they are here. You can see the minimap, they are traveling. And there they are. Damn, this is so cool. Such an incredible mechanic. I wasn't expecting that. Ah, but the hero unit... Missile barrage. I wonder if that will kill my units? No, it won't. No. Let's produce more units. We have plenty of resources. I can select 2 robotic assemblies. Ah, that's why we can do that. It's the way to compensate for.
More attacks on radar. They just don't stop. Systems check. Breaking formation.
We should have troops here and here. The first one is there. This is so cool. Where's my hero unit? Come on. There we go. Snipe. Go for the grunts. They deal the most damage. That one is dead. I said kill the little ones first. Detection drone. Ah, that one doesn't deal damage. Damn, guys, what are you doing? Get rid of them. So what happens if I do this? Here. Ah, alright, I don't need to select anything. I just press on that. I just need to press that tab and it automatically creates the units.
Finally. Good job, guys.
Objective completed. Awaiting command. How may we serve?
Alright, now one. This one was here.
Robotic infantry ready.
Defend the base.
Scouts are attacking
Here.
the sentients.
Do not interfere.
Can we at least work on a translation of their language? It could help us track the hierarchy's movements.
Possibly, but it will take time. Mirabelle, I know you feel a kinship to these life forms, but don't lose sight of what's at stake. The hierarchy is dangerous. Their need for resources is insatiable. Given a chance, our calculations indicate they will consume the entire galactic core.
Oh?
So in the meantime, we just keep ignoring the sentients?
Our program does not account for them. Remain vigilant.
What? Wait, there are enemies all over the place. Let's see. Novus story campaign. Is it save? Yes, it is. I can only produce one unit.
They're taking out our flow generator. Without a flow generator, we are extremely vulnerable.
Where are my units?
Orders. Two lines.
Where are you? All over there. Damn. Come back.
Almost like they're teasing us. This time, let's build our flow generator closer to our black hole structure on that bridge.
What are you doing? Where are you using? Ah, they've been destroyed. Okay. Low generator. Rebuild it. Okay. Do we get to construct any other building, or is it just this?
The power's back on.
You've heard her. Come back. She doesn't trouble.
Looks like they may be bringing in a bigger force. The gravity bomb will take a while to charge. We'll have to hold off until then. We should bolster our ground forces just in case, though.
Reporting. How may we serve? Proceeding as instructed. We defend.
Where are they? Oh my god, those.
Just a little longer, guys.
Yeah, just a little longer.
Reporting. Awaiting command.
I don't know why, but I think we're
Some
about to get
applications,
killed.
Almost there.
How may we
Events are in
serve?
motion. Two minds are better than one.
Build to order.
Anything else?
Guys.
Gravity.
Fire at will.
Fire at will what?
Robotic.
Black hole generator.
Reporting. How may we serve? Robotic infantry ready.
Hey!
Upon our tactics, we hope to attack the hierarchy command ship soon.
I love doing that. Have we found a way inside?
That was awesome.
Considered. We're gathering intelligence now.
Boom. All right, so they have kind of like that ultra powerful blast.
Be advised, the hierarchy has established global theater control.
By this point, the hierarchy should have begun the purification process. All sentient life should have been eradicated. Yet for some reason, that has not happened on this planet, and it is imperative we understand the delay.
We are tracking an inbound scout vessel now.
Good. It appears they have a base there. It's an ideal opportunity to infiltrate their operation.
I'll need to bring some hackers with me.
Then may I wish you a favorable statistical outcome.
You mean luck?
You organics are far too simple sometimes.
Nice dialogues. They act according to their personality. That's always important regarding the plot. On orders from the Novus leader known as the Founder, is that guy in the middle. A daring mission is launched into the American heartland to uncover the hierarchy's plan. Their standard order of battle is to purify a planet of sentient life once they have established control. Mysteriously, they have delayed that command for some unknown reason. Units' special abilities are intended to interrupt the special abilities of other units. That's a nice piece of advice. Hey, we've got rain, just like in Empire at War.
Alert. We have detected sentient forces engaged with the hierarchy ahead.
Can you provide more information?
Destroy them. Data indicates they are contagious and emitting dangerous radiation.
It's such a waste.
Weapons on. Weapons on.
I'm not what I seem.
I don't know what those things may be. I guess I'll be told what to... What? Zombies! Coming out of a farm. Could it be they are contaminating the humans? Oh, look at that.
Do we have a working translation of their language?
Partial algorithms established, but our orders are very clear.
As field commander, I'm overriding those orders. We have to make contact with them.
There he is. The general.
Are they locked down?
Affirmative.
Mirabel, this is strictly against protocol.
But it's worth taking a chance.
Brave Sentience, can you understand me?
I hear you loud and clear. Maybe you can explain the day I'm having. So let's start with, who are you?
We are Novus. We are enemies of your oppressors, the hierarchy. We've been at war with them for some time.
Then I'd appreciate you telling me how we beat these things short of throwing rocks at them.
Listen to me. You need to get your people to safety. There's a contagion that...
Contagion? Yeah, don't say. Look, I've got some questions here.
They'll have to wait. I have an important mission to finish. If we work together, we may prevent the destruction of your planet.
But
I'm sorry. Time for your world is running out.
We need to find the source of the contamination.
our recon shows those alien things sucking up locals with some kind of walking unit. The rest are being herded into holding pens.
We'll see what we can do. Fully functional.
Disable the sentient holding pens. Okay.
That's a good direction.
Nice cows. Pretty detailed. Damn, the special effects in this game are the best I've seen in a while, considering it's from 2007. Out of all of the RTS games I can recall from 2007, this one is definitely the best looking one. Imagine if they would remake these games with modern graphics. Well, first we would need to see if... Hey! Those hackers, they kind of like... Oh... They absolutely paralyze mechanical units. Hacker purge systems. They automatically do it, I guess. Purge systems. I don't know, that's a buff for us. What do we need to do here? Destroy that? Or what?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Events are in motion.
Disable the sentient holding pens. Yes, alright. Can I move? Ooh, wait, don't tell me I get control of the huge ship. No. No. I don't. So what are the reinforcements you just said?
Would you like to play a game?
That hacker? No, that one is part of the ones. Oh, whatever. Yes, enemy reinforcements arrived. Face tank, this one looks like... Well, it looked, before being destroyed, like a unit from Grey Goo. So they took some inspiration here, I guess. Let me do the control group, please. I don't know why that is laggy.
That's a good direction.
Alright, let's get straight. What? Come over here. So they are turning people into zombies. Okay, let's get to the second folding pen. So far, my complaints with the game are the lack of base building mechanics, but the rest is pretty solid. But I don't like the overall lack of base building mechanics. Oops. Come on, we need the hacker. That's right, trapped him. They killed my hackers, we're dead. Do I get any more reinforcements, or am I on my own? Alright, let's see. Damn, those cooldowns are so slow. Will you drop some reinforcements for me?
Submit your orders. Events are in motion.
There we go. Just that? Let's see what we can do. Hey, nice detail. Governor. Elect Prangley as governor. I wonder if we can destroy the heavy transport unit there. Probably, we probably don't. That's the thing.
Orders received. Events are in motion.
Yes, some beautiful cows we've got over here. There we go. This may be a waste, but yeah, it was enough. There we go.
Objective completed.
Hey, we have the full description here.
Sir, the hierarchy base has been detected to the east of your current location.
East.
What kind of resistance are we facing?
It appears to be a fairly small outpost. Our target is the detection drone. Hacking into it should provide us with useful data on the hierarchy's operations.
I've got no hackers.
Hacker in transit to detection drone.
90. Get moving. Shoot as you move. Oops. Keep moving. Damn.
Submit your orders.
Damn. Damn. No, no, no. Move.
Orders received. Events are in
Will you bring me some reinforcements, please? There we go, there are the hackers.
Are the hackers in place?
They're downloading now. The sentients proved a loyal ally.
Their will to survive was never in question. However, you cannot continue to let the sentient presence distract you.
I didn't have the heart to tell them. The hierarchy's never been beaten.
Mirabelle, I'll not warn you again. When you come to recognize the faces on the tombs, you'll know why it is better to keep the sentients at a distance.
What's that?
Is that part of your programming too?
Return to base.
Hey, the plot is much so far. It's too early to tell, but
Thanks to the data you gathered, infiltration of
very
the
good.
Hierarchy command ship is in the planning stages. But before we can do that, we must consider our escape route home. No, Victor, this was never a suicide mission. Our portal technology is arriving behind us. Unfortunately, it's coming in pieces.
Signature detected. A portal piece has arrived.
That's your cue, Mirabelle. You can expect Vertigo's help on this one.
Good. It'll be nice to know someone's got my back for a change.
Then I wish you all a favorable statistical, I should say, good luck.
A favorable statistic outcome. Novus Travis will be a quantum portal technology although this allows for rapid transport to their destination, it's a one-way journey. The portal must now be reassembled for the trip home. Mirabelle has an ally in gathering the necessary pieces, Vertigo, and aerial units specializing in subterfuge and stealth operation. Here launches to attack from giant walkers. Walkers can be defeated more quickly once you discover how to target specific hard points and bring them down. Okay. The plot is pretty solid so far.
Remember, the pieces can appear anywhere, so spread out. What's the situation, Vertigo?
That's Vertigo.
President's attempted an aerial assault on the hierarchy base only a moment ago.
What do you mean? Attempted.
Casualties are projected at 85%.
They die bravely, don't they?
And needlessly.
And needlessly. Oh.
The first portal section has arrived. We are highlighting its location on your tactical map.
Vertigo, I need you to collect these portal pieces as they arrive. Go upload that piece and bring it back to the portal transport in our base.
On my way. Power on. In transit. Coordinates received.
Use Vertigo to bring all 7 portal pieces back to the base. There. Right.
Search commencing.
Portal home segment. Upload.
Arrived at the portal section.
Good. Now use your upload ability to bring it back here. To keep the pieces safe, I want
Hey,
you
it
to
has
upload
weapons,
to the
that
portal
thing.
transport in our base. I'm highlighting it on the radar for you now.
Vector locked in. Course vector confirmed. An enemy research project has been completed.
Source is a very portal. There we go.
While we're waiting for the next portal piece to arrive, we should construct a recycling center.
Ah, yeah, the one we used last time.
Under construction. Defend Novus.
2 mines are better than 1.
An enemy research project has been completed.
Wait, I also can queue actions with shift.
Conflict detected.
Conflict detected.
Under construction.
Build an aircraft assembly with your constructors. Alright, you got it.
Aircraft assembly. Then we can build corruptors to infect hierarchy units with computer viruses. That should slow them down and give us feedback on their positions.
Okay. Robotic assembly, yes. Build an aircraft assembly. This one. Okay, let's see.
An enemy research project has been completed.
Why is it that this one is not connected? Ah, yeah, it is. Alright, it's gathering. What? They're looking for trouble. Hey, what's that? Monolith.
Sir, the second portal section is arriving near your current
Corruptor,
location.
that one.
It is being highlighted for you.
Vertigo.
Confirmed. Moving to destination.
We'll bring troops this time with us. What are those monoliths? They can't be anything good. Stay here. For some reason they seem to be obsessed with
System failure detected. Conflict detected open.
oh wait, they're attacking the rest of the network. Oh, that's an issue.
Patrolling.
Damn, the range for these units it's very short. Corrupt or corrupt. What should I corrupt?
Vertigo here.
Dervish.
I can remain unseen. Entering coordinates. In transit.
Corrupt. Corrupt with what? How do I upload those viruses or whatever?
Coordinates received.
There, maybe.
The third section has been detected, highlighting location.
Well, this
Whatever.
certainly is easier than expected. Vertigo, you know what to do.
We've collected less than half of the sections. This mission is far from over. Minor hierarchy resistance encountered. Requesting additional support.
Terrible idea. Resources.
Vertigo here.
I don't see how those things could kill that unit. Maybe the one we are meant to corrupt is that one. What?
I can remain unseen. Downloading now. Service reporting.
Can I produce that unit instead? No, just corrupt. Huh?
Build to order.
Look, just in case we'll go for a robotic assembly. Oh. They are gathering resources from there.
Hierarchy forces have captured a portal section.
Looks like the hierarchy got to it before we could. They must have another base nearby.
Be advised, our return home is now statistically impossible.
Then I guess we'll just have to go in there and get it back, won't we? No, Victor. I'll tell you when it's a suicide mission. We don't want to make the same mistake the Sentients did. The hierarchy has deployed gravitic turrets, so we can't get our air units near them or they'll be ripped apart.
Portal Section 5 has arrived at the location highlighted. There appears to be interference surrounding its signal.
Be careful, any surprises, Vertigo.
Blade Trooper. I can't produce that unit.
I build for Novus.
Let's just
Systems check.
group and kill them. We need to stop them.
On our way. That's a good direction.
What's that?
We defend Novus.
Orders received. Events are in motion.
Facility destroyed. Leader is under fire. Conflict detected. Flight systems engaged. Facility destroyed. Power on. Facility under attack. The skies look friendly. Target locked in.
Submit your orders.
Frequency zone in transit.
Damn. Yeah. Clearly I need a bit more practice for this mission. Clearly. But it was good. It was good.
Under attack.
The game proved to be pretty interesting. What the? Oh wait, it's just starting all over again. No, I need to load. It's interesting. We'll leave it.
Get these civvies out of here.
Colonel Moore, we're linking you into our battlefield intelligence system. Click on the question mark on the right of your HUD if you
Roger, com. All right, men.
Yes, let's get out of here. No, I wonder. Quit. How do I resume? Because it doesn't say continue once again, doesn't say continue campaign. What's this? The prelude is.
Get back. Get these civvies out of here.
Colonel Moore, we're linking you into our battlefield intelligence system. Click on the question
How do I
mark on the right of your
resume the
HUD if you
game?
need assistance.
Roger, com. All right, men.
Maybe I believe the campaigns work like Warhammer. Play Novus, play Hierarchy, play Mazare. Novus story campaign. Alright, we'll explore all of these later. Because tonight we had to do the intro and everything, but the missions seem to be short and pretty straightforward. There's not much base building involved, so yeah, we should take care of that. We will take care of that next time, but for now we'll stop because yes, we'll see how the game evolves to be, how the gameplay evolves. So far we did the intro tonight besides, and we've seen pretty basic base building mechanics. Nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty similar to a Star Wars Empire at War, which had also limited base building mechanics. Pretty simpler than most RTS games. So yes, we'll continue exploring Universe at War on Thursday, and then on Saturday, I'll get to showcase a different game which doesn't belong to the RTS genre. So we'll mix this one, Universe at War RTS, with another game which I will probably finish that very same day because it's a very short game that I needed to showcase because I've tried to record gameplay for that game a couple of times, and I've been unable to do so. And it's also a forgotten uh, gem of the 6th generation, right? So that's the idea, to showcase both this RTS game as well as that one, both at the same time. That's the idea. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing this first night of Universe at War with me. It's been my pleasure, and see you all on Thursday. I wish I could stream more, but nowadays I am filled with things to do regarding my jobs. So yes, I've got a lot of things to do, deadlines, so that's why I can't stream more. But surely after March, more or less, I'll be able to go back to a more permanent schedule. So well, it's been great opening up this year with with the Universe at War, Earth Assault for all of you. And let's see how it turns out. So far, we've seen pretty basic mechanics, but extremely scarce base building, and the combination of Supreme Commander and Star Wars Empire at War. That's basically the idea. So, have a great night of video games. I spent way too much time with the intro tonight, but well, the next days won't be like that. If the campaign for this one consists of simply taking territories, just like there was a case like this, which was the second expansion for Dawn of War, which was Winter Assault and the Dark Crusade. It was Dark Crusade. If it's like Dark Crusade, in which there's no story at all involved and it's just conquest mode, well, we'll just play this part, which I'm liking, which has a lot of plot and those things. It's the core of the game, and well, I will assess the conquest mode for for the analysis. I don't know if I'm going to do an analysis for this one, because it's very if it doesn't have a campaign, and the campaign is simply a conquest mode like Dark Crusade, well, or Empire at War, well, that's a mistake. And I will proceed to the next one. Don't worry, I have plenty of RTS games ready to showcase for all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Thursday.